Hey there, fellow Vault Dwellers. Welcome back to playthrough of Fallout 4. I'm Stubbs the Wizard, your host the most. And we are playing through as Queen D. You see her there. Uh, there you go. Naturalized Jamaican. American citizen. Okay, and the American citizen part doesn't matter in this game because the entire world is blown up.
My
And
systems are continuing to function at peak efficiency.
the sad thing is it's probably governed better than the world is now. Anyway, okay, so this is it. And now her deal is she only uses knives. There you go. We have a bit of a problem here with Preston. And I looked up this glitch. It's a pretty well known glitch. Um, but without a console, which I don't have, this is PS5. I don't think I can get rid of him for the. I think he's there for the whole game. Okay, so uh, goodbye sneaking. Okay. Um, here's what we're doing. That's the main melee thing we have. Uh, you know, about half strength. There's a little bit of charisma. Um, you guys can pause it and look at what you need to look at. We're going to start getting Lone Wanderer. Uh, it would be great to get this. And we might eventually once we if we ever get to a place where we don't have anything good to do here, like in these areas, I will probably just get charisma and get up to here so that with inspirational I can get to where my the knives will no longer hurt my people, my companions that are with me. Right now, I I wind up. I wonder if I was wondering if I can get into that. I can't. Right now, if I wind up
You got a real knack for construction.
killing my companions or knocking them out. Why can't I upgrade that? Oh, I need science. Okay. See if what's his face likes this. Preston. He did not care about it. We're gonna go talk to
It's
Ada
a
here
pleasure
pretty
to
soon.
serve with you, ma'am.
I hear her. So we're doing this just for the benefit of Preston to see if he likes any of that, which he doesn't really care about right now. All right, we've got some inventory management to do. Um, I think the assault rifle blade is unique enough. We're going to keep it. A lot of the stuff we're going to not keep. Uh, but it'll go in the thing to my left. Cabinet. Oh, you know what? I thought I'd done this already, but I guess I hadn't.
Synths have a way of making me feel obsolete.
So right now it says robot leg. I'm only going to keep ones that say heavy at the front of it, not even sturdy anymore. Sturdy's the middle ground. Uh, uh, I said 14 was an upgrade. I don't think so. I think that's an upgrade to itself. All right. This might be sturdy. Yeah. Goodbye. All right. Nothing to store there. Oh, shoot, yeah. You know what? I should have done this all. Okay, so the helmet.
Maybe I could carry some of that for you.
Okay. Left leg. Yep, okay, change the left leg. Right arm.
I wonder how long my systems will endure these rugged conditions.
Oichi. Okay, I should have just started this after I did this, but anyway. Right leg. Oh.
Wonders of science.
You know what
It's like the same robots
I just
and
realized I did this in a dillweed fashion. Not this part expressly. But I left we'll just go get it now. I actually left a armor up here. See it right there? I forgot so I was wondering, like, I had pieces put. I'm like, where'd my armor go? And I left it here. It's I don't want to put that one in there. It's because the queen is not used to wearing power armor. Although we probably will wear it in the glowing sea when we have to go there. That seems the easiest, rather than um,
So, going over it in my head, that whole conversation we had where I pretty much said you were my only friend, did that sound nuts?
No, it was nice to hear.
You just always know what to say, don't you? It's just been a long time since I've had someone like you in my life. Hell, might be I never did. I just wanted to say thanks.
yeah.
I really don't think I could ask for a better friend.
I'm not going to be romantic with you.
I couldn't agree more. You're the best friend I could ever ask for.
Here's to many days filled with excitement. And thanks, again, for hearing me out.
Poor girl.
You want to get moving?
She's trying. All right. So generally leave these with fusion cores so my people can use them. The settlers. These need to be these need to be a set. Prepare. Equip. Okay. There we go. Now someone get into pretty pink suit of armor. So this has the Tesla stuff on it,
Sensors are well suited for travel at night.
which is quite nice. Um, we will wait on doing anything with that for a while. We don't need it for a while. We got a ways before we got to go into uh, the nuke, the nuked area of Boston, i.e. the glowing sea. One thing I do think they overdid for this game, and it's really okay from the standpoint of gameplay, but they kind of overdid the effect of nukes. After 200 years, it wouldn't it wouldn't be like this. It, I mean, it's good. It's fun for the game. You got to make it exciting, but we have an example when you look at Mount St. Helens when it blew up. That had the force of many, many nukes, and it well, blew the top of the mountain off. We got to get to Taffington as well. Um, we might as well do that now too. This just might be what we do is maintenance this video. But it blew the whole top of Mount St. Helens off, and it put more pollution in the air than one report I read said it was more pollution than had cumulatively been put in the atmosphere by all of mankind in history. So in other words, if you took every year of pollution that we polluted the atmosphere, oops, hey, no, shoot, look at that, 72. Okay, and we don't need to worry about the junk because we're on supply lines. So anyway, Mount St. Helens put more in the atmosphere, really in a very confined space to begin with. Evidently more, I guess, pollution in the air. By the way, this is the glitched this is the glitch thing. There's no more egg clutches to destroy. They're already gone. We got the castle. Everything is good to go. Just Preston doesn't realize it. Anyway, so and that was pretty bad, Mount St. Helens, and it put all that pollution up in the air. But within a year, all of that had been sort of cleaned out by our kind of self-cleaning atmosphere. I don't know how to put it exactly. Because there's processes in place that do that clean the atmosphere just naturally. And now you can make a fair point to say, well, that's basically a bunch of dirt and rock and ash and stuff that not nukes, and that's a fair point. But also, it had cleaned all that within a year, and so when you look at the effect of the nukes over 210 years, it wouldn't be this bad. But I'm not really complaining about it. It's just interesting. If you talk to physicists, they're like, well, it really wouldn't be like this 200 years later. But it makes the game fun. It gives it a flair, and it's they do a lot with the science that that is correct and all that stuff, and it's still fun. But So my point is not that they should change anything, just that oh shoot, I left a Gordon there. My only point is really just that it's different. And the governmental systems, those actually might be a little more accurate than than the actual how the nukes look. Okay, we're below 100. We just need to get that there, that. Okay.
Hey there.
Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Of course.
Yeah, see, he's not even a follower. He's just going to be around me. So
Anything else?
it is what it is.
No, nothing.
No problem.
Knowing the grace and beauty of the Queen, that doesn't surprise me.
Please,
You're not Deacon. Where's Deacon?
I need to be alone right now.
Good, go be alone. I didn't ask you for anything. Preston keeps getting in the way. Deacon. Okay, I'm not worried about Deacon. He'll come get us when he's ready. Let's go talk to Ada. Let me put on my talking clothes. Probably don't need my talking clothes on, but
Trust you're enjoying my company.
just in case.
You and I make quite an effective team.
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's
Kate
kind
just
of you
liked
to
it.
say. Ever since
Deacon
I let my
liked it.
friends
Tyler
die in that
liked it.
caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
You're an individual.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Well, Kate is a negative Nelly right now because she's an addict and doesn't like anything, I guess. Her loyalty is pretty easy to get. You just have to go around naked. So, okay, we are going to craft a new automaton. And we are going to Jezebel. So, Jezebel's head.
Shame you can't fit one or two of their limbs onto my chassis. It would make a wonderful upgrade.
And we'll give her armor and everything. We'll actually do a good job on her. Although she's not going to like it however we do it. There's that. We'll give her a hacking module. Why not? Robobane. Let's go for the best. That's 150. That's really good. As best as a little bit anemic right now. She can't put any armor on that. Okay. That saw looks huge for the Robo Brain arm. Okay, this one. Okay, we might do a sentry. Okay, this one needs to be the highest. Ranged weapon. Let me look at her torso again. Yeah, we can't do a sentry bot torso, so we'll give her the... So, I don't know. Do we give her the Robo Brain treads, so she's back to being a Robo Brain? Or do we give her the sentry legs? Let's give her sentry legs. That'll be fun. Look how much she can carry.
Keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
Let's make her... Let's see, Jezebel. Black armor, maybe?
You lead the way, and
I
I'll
don't want her
follow.
blue. Pink. Red, that's good. She's angry. Let's do red. Warning to stay away. Alright. Yeah, look at her go.
Interesting. This body you've selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
What were you expecting?
What kind of a body were you expecting?
Considering I look like a junk bot that's been hastily welded together by an amateur, I'd say almost anything else would have been better. However, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, given your limited skill set derived from your equally diminished intelligence.
You shouldn't... You should learn gratefulness, but she's not going to. Okay, that's fine. Look at that brutal saw. Alright. I'm gonna be sarcastic with her.
So sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Alright. Why are you so uncooperative? This is a good question because, I mean, you got a body and it's actually not bad.
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I am a top-of-the-line model. with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question and without error. Now, were there any other ridiculous questions you wanted to ask?
So, yeah, you're going to find out that that is key. That the Robo Brains are so good at following orders and figuring out the best way to do them. That's actually, we're going to find out what caused the problem in the robots. And that's kind of what you get for taking a human brain and putting it in a machine.
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist, amazingly adept at programming, a veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
Helping the people of the Commonwealth? You?
Absolutely. It's my primary directive. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
The Mechanist gave you these instructions to kill people?
Well, not exactly. The specific instruction was to help people. I merely interpreted the most efficient way to perform my duties. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary. But given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
Well, you know what? From a computer science standpoint, that actually makes sense that that could be an interpretation. Because if the sanctity of life was not programmed in, that would be the most efficient thing to do.
You can believe whatever you want. Just tell me how to access the Mechanist facility like you promised.
Certainly. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Alright, we will finish these. So, the thing is to face the, how awesome is that? To face the Mechanist, we have to take a robot with us.
All functions are operating at full capacity. I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Is there a chance these robots could be misinterpreting orders?
Yes, I've considered the possibility. The contradictory nature of the Mechanist's broadcasts are troubling. But the truth is, regardless of intent, the Mechanist needs to be stopped. These robots are too much a threat. Were you able to discover how to gain access to the Mechanist?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
A custom modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install. Would you allow me to assist you on this mission?
Of course, Ada. Let's go.
Lead the way.
Yeah, we need Ada. Well, it doesn't have to be Ada. It can be any robot, but we'll take Ada with us. Okay. So we gotta install stuff on there. So we need the MSAT. That's gonna give us access. Let's see. Oh, what? Can I do a head laser? No, I can't. She needs science or robotics expert. Yeah. So one of the things that I a lot of times do is when I play as quote the professor, sort of I play as analog of myself a computer scientist, I guess. I don't fight the Mexicans at all. I actually hack in a certain way. I'll cover that when we get there. But she's not going to have a chance to do that because she doesn't have the hacking and robotics she needs to be able to do that. So let's see here. The defense 66. Oh wait, no, it's 74. 22. None of those are as good as the factory armor. No, we'll have her have the head factory. The Gorgon helm would be better. She's not high enough at armor. Okay, that's already got the assault on torso. Oh, and we are going to increase her armor. No, not there. Okay. Copper. Okay, we're okay on copper. So we have to rely a little bit on what we found. But we're getting her into battle mode. Left arm. Irradiated. Oh, that's better armor. Okay. I think that's probably the best we have. Yeah, that's it. Hammer saw. Still can't do an assault on arm. That is going to have to be. That's all we can do. Sorry you have that, but you can have your Assaultron legs. So she's going to be a full-fledged Assaultron now. Oops. Mid-primal plate. This makes targets bleed. That won't matter much with robots. Why do her looks different? Okay.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Oh yeah, she is outfitted for battle. Look at that. Alright, now we have to find the lair, which is here. And we gotta do caravan survivors as well. So here's the interesting thing. we'll go for the Old North Church, I suppose. But we can get over there from here, to the airport here. This is where Logan Airport is. Yeah, you know we can just come down from County Crossing.
Diagnostic complete.
So this is going to take not Deacon. It's going to, oh, cool. We don't have oh, there it is. All right, let's see. Yeah, this is how we want to go. Oh, I need to change into my fighting clothes. All right. We just save. That's interesting. That's still sparking. I don't know why that would have electricity. But maybe that's a clue. You can hear Ada behind us. It's interesting. Usually this is a place. Hey, there's Bunker Hill. Usually this is a place where you would get a special event, a random event, but maybe not. Alright, so we're gonna get the old school locked in. The East Boston Preparatory School. And as Admiral Akbar said in Star Wars, it's a trap. So we'll come back and finish that quest when we have Deacon again. You have there we go. You have Ada, who is of really no importance in terms of a perk or her liking you or what have you. Well, there's the airport. We might as well find it. There we go. Boop. And they left a light on for us. So this actually is, to Ada's point, this is a front for a bigger manufacturing operation that Robco had. So you can see she's somewhere below us.
If I had access to a vacuum modification, I could make this place shine.
Pressing. A vacuum modification. That's kind of funny. Alright. First of all, let's get the key off here. This will let us use whatever door we want. Alright, so now we're going to access the actual Mechanist lair.
Use this.
There she goes. This reminds me of the TV series Get Smart, where he had to walk down a corridor with doors like these opening in front of him. This might be what it's a reference to. Man, look how brutal her weapons look. Alright, now we gotta go stop the Mechanist. It's gonna automatically detect there's a robot coming.
Incoming robot detected. Opening security doors.
Is there something you need?
I want to trade a few things.
Whatever you need, General. Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
I thought...
No, nothing.
All right.
I thought I had some ammo. That's him. See, he will not seek. This is the problem when he's not your companion. He's just gonna stand there. Okay, we have a situation here.
No biosigns detected. Proceed.
Can you see them, man?
Intruder alert in decontamination chamber. Critical failure in security. Security offline.
Well done, man.
Thank you. So later on, if you wanted, you can use this elevator to get down directly to the Mechanist without finding her. Unfortunately, the Queen, as smart as she is, will not be able to hack the systems. Okay, so we've destroyed all these.
Find anything useful?
Scavenger.
One of the things that could be a little trying is they will stay close to you. The companions, and they'll like push you and stuff.
So, the scourge of
Let's hear what he has to say.
used my own technology against me. You may have gained access to my sanctum, but you'll need better skills than that to defeat me.
Picking up something. Target.
You're gonna blow up. I think she's gonna blow up. I'm gonna wait for it. Alright, while I wait for it.
Scan this.
Alright, she's not gonna blow up now. More stuff opening. See, he just pushed me. That is annoying. Don't be pushing the Queen. Alright. So this is a very well made DLC. Actually, pretty much all of the Fallout 4 DLCs are very well made. There's going to be coming a robot around the corner there. Maybe. One comes up to the floor. Oh, there it is.
My apologies. Here, over here.
How much damage that does?
Violence protocols engaged.
Grim Reaper Sprint's awesome because it, oh, hello. It will refill my action points immediately sometimes.
Now you're fine.
Hostile target. Your destruction is at hand.
Sure that was all of it.
Fair, Ada. Alright. See, we're finding new armor pieces and different things. I'm not sure if Preston cares or likes or dislikes if I unlock these, but STAT.
Got it.
Okay. Good job. We're gonna turn these on just so we can kill them and loot them.
Look sharp.
There we go. Got him. And this, I can't, because he's not my companion, I can't seem to stim pack him. He is glitched. Okay, that's everything there. So usually when, if I'm gonna play where I hack the elevator, the way you do it is you have to unlock the elevator and you have to be able to hack master terminals, which she cannot. But to hack it, you need to have voice recognition. So it's going to ask you for people's. It's going to ask you for authorization. Let's take a look here at his terminal. Maintenance issue. After dome implantation, the brain on the above subject started exhibiting physical changes. The subject's dura turned some kind of mottled brown color and started to break down after only 12 hours in the solution. Turns out the bioshell was tainted with sulfuric acid runoff from the dome polishing compound, and a reaction was occurring when it met. Unfortunately, the subject is a total loss. We'll have to just write it off as bad luck and switch polishing compounds immediately. You're going to find out that this is unethical, how they're making these robots, because of how to get the brains. We continue to have issues maintaining cohesion between the neural interface and the spinal column nerve endings. The nerves reject the connections faster than we can rebind them. I know that we're hoping to keep the spinal columns intact for the robo-brains, but it's obviously not going to happen. I suggest we revert back to the original plan, the good old brain in a jar prototype. It will reduce the amount of life support subsystems significantly, as well as cut production time almost by a third. I'll submit my findings to the brass in Washington tomorrow. Maintenance issue, blah 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 AC. Got the first batch of RoboBrains back from testing, and they're a mess. Cracked domes, thrown treads, overloaded fusion piles, fried circuits, the list goes on and on. This particular issue is troubling enough. According to field users, some of the RoboBrains are misinterpreting commands. The onboard brains just almost overthink these instructions and decide to rewrite them for efficiency purposes. Most of the time, this results in property damage or even a few civilian fatalities. I've gone over every square inch of the faulty units and can't find anything wrong with them. So what's wrong with them is they're human brains, and they are, rethinking things, and they still got to follow their commands, but they're interpreting them in the most quote efficient way possible. And we're going to find out. I'm going to have to send this issue over to the researchers and see what they can shake out. At least our department is in the clear on this one. So when we find out where they're getting the brains from, that's going to answer a lot of questions. One of the robots rolled off the line with a faulty voice module. When it speaks, it's speaking in reverse. This troubled me, so I had them shut down the line for almost 8 hours while I checked the software for issues and gave the audio output assembler a thorough diagnostic, didn't find any issues. So I gave the all clear to resume the assembly and mark it down as a glitch. I have no idea what would cause such a ridiculous issue, but if you ask me, I think one of the guys upstairs thought it would be funny. Okay. So if we were going to hack, we would need this tape, but we'll listen to the lead engineer's tape.
Lead engineer, Thomas Harkin. So far, we're tracking on schedule for the latest RoboBrain milestone. Dr. Asante has assured me that the active time between memory wipes has been greatly increased. Hopefully, that will hold true in our latest live testing. The senior engineers also informed me that their latest assembly line adjustments have been completed early.
Got out of the way, the other one was exploding. Oh wait, let's not go this way yet. Okay, let's actually listen to his issue. So when you do the voice recognition, you just put that holotape in.
Lead engineer, Thomas Harkin. So far, we're tracking on schedule for the latest RoboBrain milestone. Dr. Asante has assured me that the active time between memory wipes has been greatly increased. Hopefully, that will hold true in our latest live testing. The senior engineers also informed me that their latest assembly line adjustments have been completed early. I can only hope that means due diligence was still paid, and we're not going to be looking at a total system breakdown again. Other than that, I'm still worried about the test subjects. Right now, we've got more than enough to meet our demand. But it's not like these things grow on trees.
Right, so they're using human brains, they don't grow on trees, so where are they getting them? And we're going to find out where they're getting them. Now, with a rifle or handgun or whatever, you could actually take these guys out and get a legendary item, but we're playing as a not not using any ranged weapons. Surface furniture. Okay, so
If they're out there, we'll find them.
I have to let her take those out.
Hit badly. Compensating. Time to end this.
Now there's going to end up being a not Robo Brain, a Sentry Bot come out of there. There he comes. So we'll work on taking him out and then take out those turrets.
Opening fire.
So I hate that you cannot get out of the way of that explosion. You just can't. It locks you up no matter how you
We're
play.
tracking on schedule for the latest RoboBrain milestone. Dr. Asante has assured me that the active time between memory wipes has been greatly increased. Hopefully, that will hold true in our latest live testing. The senior engineers also informed me that their latest assembly line adjustments have been completed early. I can only hope that means due diligence was still paid, and we're not going to be looking at a total system breakdown again.
Any idea where
Other
they
than
went?
that, I'm still worried about the test subjects. Right now, we've got more than enough to meet our demand. It's not like these things grow on trees.
Got my arm.
I gotta get out of the way of him. Couldn't in time.
You're going to get sick.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and end it here. And let's heal again. And we'll work on taking this stuff out. You know what? I just realized something.
Is there something you need?
Yeah.
No, nothing.
All right.
We'll take this later. Okay. Next episode, we will work on taking out putting that room in there. All right, so go check out the Free Time Creators Collective. That's a group of us that are content creators. We do gaming content like this, all sorts of different types of content, types of games, creators, all sorts. Check out I'm Not Great first. He's my buddy out there. We do a lot of Souls likes together, and his channel's a lot like mine, although I don't think he plays Fallout. Check him out first. Then you got Plumberry Delicious. You got Mindless Meat, K-Dog's Kennel, Holly's Adventures, etc. All sorts. So check them out. Go to Discord, look for Free Time Creators Collective. You know, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Just be nice. That's our only rule. And as to this video, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment. I will answer all of them. I appreciate you watching. As long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them. Thanks.